Okay, so today we are going to continue on with our opinion writing, and what we need to do, we've come up with our thesis and our thesis statement. So now what we're going to do is organize our thoughts and actually write out our paper. Now the way we're going to do this is going to be a little bit different than just taking our writing notebooks out. I find that sometimes when people are writing opinion pieces, it can get a little bit confusing to match up your words and your arguments for each of your reasons. And so I came up with this system that hopefully, will hopefully help us keep everything really organized while we're writing. So what we're going to do is, just like we talked about with our I love ice cream as our thesis statement, I've made up reason envelopes like this. So you're going to have one for reason number 1, one for reason number 2, and then another for reason number 3. So what we're going to do is you all have your thesis statement laid out, and so you're going to take that, and mine would be I love ice cream because there are lots of flavors. That would be my reason number 1. It's a cool snack. That would be my reason number 2. And then most of all, you can find it almost anywhere. That would be my reason number 3. So what I'm going to do is on my reason number 1, I'm going to write I love ice cream because there are lots of flavors. Now it's important that you guys are going to be writing the entire sentence out, because when you go to type up your final draft, it's less work for you to do. You can take everything that you've just written and put it right into your paper. Okay? So on the outside of my folder here, I'm going to write that I love ice cream because there are lots of flavors. And then inside, you guys have one paper that's one color, and then one that is, you have 2 pieces that are another color. Next thing you're going to do is look at this fact or opinion piece of paper. Why does it matter that there are lots of flavors? What's important about that? What's my opinion about ice cream having lots of flavors? Why does that big idea matter? That's what you're going to be writing here. So I could say that I love ice cream, like we've talked about last week. I love ice cream because when I go to an ice cream store with my friends, there are lots of different flavors. That way, we all get to have the flavor that we want to have and can enjoy. So you can write out your complete sentences about why your reason matters. Why does that make you love ice cream? Once you have done this part, you're going to look at your 2 stories. Now these, I know some of you wanted to do 3, that's fine. If you get to a point where your 2 stories are completed and you've done this for each of your 3 reasons, you can go ahead and include a 3rd one. But for right now, I want you guys to have 2 solid reasons before moving on to 2 solid stories, before moving on to reason 3. So my first story could be, one time it was really hot outside and my friends and I had gone to the park. We needed something cool to eat and we couldn't agree on what we wanted to eat, and so we ended up coming up with ice cream. That way we could go to a Baskin-Robbins where there were lots of different flavors and everyone was able to get what they wanted. So that would be an example of a story that you would be telling me here, your personal experiences, because you guys are the experts about this, okay? Once you have your reason, your fact or opinion, and then your story number 1 and story number 2, you're going to put them all back into your paragraph. So what we're working on today is coming up with our fact or opinion and our 2 stories. We should already have our reasons done. We're just writing them on here, okay? So the first step for today is writing out each of our 3 reasons. Then you can choose whichever reason is most important to you today, and you can start working on your fact or opinion and then your personal stories about those, okay? Once you've put all of those together, those will become your 3 body paragraphs for this essay. You will have them written by the time that we are done filling out each of these 3 envelopes. Okay?
Here on this paper.
So from your thesis, you're writing your 3 reasons. So what is your topic?
Kids shouldn't have homework.
Kids shouldn't have homework because?
Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3.
Yep.
This is the idea for reason 1.
Yeah, why is that idea important?
And then another idea.
Yeah.
Another idea. This is the story for the idea.
Yeah, you'll do 2 stories. Make sure you have at least 2 stories that are really strong for each of your reasons, and then if you want to add more from there, you can. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay.
Or you can, if you have it there, you can just put number 2 on the side, reason 2, R2. Okay, so Tim, can I, did you have one of them done?
Yeah.
Isabella, if you don't get it finished, then you're gonna have to maybe send your thesis. No. You can go to the office to work.
And did that school seem more neat and tidy? Yeah. Okay, so make sure you're connecting it back to this, right? That it had, there was about being tidy, that's included. So you have some good real life stories that you can pull from your sister's been at school. Safe. Okay, good. This one can also just, with the neat and tidy, if you know what school you go to. But I guess that would be
And
why.
you can start with this, you don't need to have that there, it's just a story, what's the story you're going with it? So this, okay, it's, as we talked about. Before I had that art play.
How are yours moving along? You're on reason number 2? Okay, take a look at reason number 1.
About something like about getting off in cars or then I got outside to play. I went for a swim.
Sure, why don't you do that? Malia's your bag is in. Malia is out. She was not feeling well?
Her throat was scratchy and yeah, it was not giving good. So I asked her to drink water. If it was still bad, to come go to the nurse.
Everyone's going out to class.
Oh, and you're feeling better? Good. So is this something that she taught you was back then? Okay. What? Going into a drink. Oh, really? Good. Okay. So you're on I like that you're making sure this is I'm not just having a sense of it helps, right?
So year 1 is factor reason 2 about why it's important that you're generous is
A good, makes you a good student. So, your reason number 1, why Addison is the best, is because she's very generous. What does being generous matter? How does being generous make you a good friend? Why is that an important thing? So that's what you're going to want to put in.
All right, 2 more minutes to finish up.
So, being generous
Your
is
idea that you
important.
got right now.
Nice background music.
Are cuter than cats. So that would be your reason number 1. So you're going to write on here, puppies and dogs are the best because they are cuter than cats.
Okay.
Okay?
Wait, but isn't that one?
Yeah, or for reason number 1, you'd write it on here. It doesn't matter which one you're doing first. And then you'll pull this out in your fact or opinion. Why does that matter? Why does being cuter than a cat make a dog the best? So that's what you're writing on here, and then 2 stories about that. So think about that for a minute, or get your 3 reasons written first. Let's get your 3 reasons written down first, okay? So start with reason number 1. Write it on the outside here. What is your first reason?
Okay, I don't get this now.
So from your thesis, what's your first reason?
What are your 3 points?
You're gonna write puppies or dogs are the best because.
Yes, okay, all the reasons, so yeah, so this is like to get exercise. They can have more exercise time. I think it's a good one. They do it in PE, but I think you don't get PE every day. So you get reasons.
Because, and then what do you have written on your paper underneath here? Because
They're cute.
they are cuter than cats.
Worry about that stuff yet. Can you write all your reasons out already? Write the reasons first, all of them first.
They are. They're more friendly than the cats. You want to change it? Okay. I think that you can come up with some good stories about that.
Whatever, I don't know how to spell.
Hey, don't forget most of all for reason number 3. If you haven't put it in, you can add it. Most of all.
So because they are friendlier than cats. Friendlier. Friendlier than cats. Okay, so now let's put reason number 1 just to the side for a moment.
Yeah, why is that important?
And let's do the same thing on reason number 2. Okay, so we're going to, again, look at your thesis. Puppies are the best because, and what's your second reason? What is
I
it?
get it.
Read to me your second reason.
More fun.
They are more fun. They're more playful than cats. Okay, so that's what we're writing, and we're writing the full sentence out. So dogs are the best because they are very playful, or more playful than cats.
Wait, what?
And you're writing that full sentence out so that you can just write that word for word into your draft. You're creating your draft.
You want to make sure it's all organized.
So because they're very friendly, or they are friendlier than cats, playful.
It's so short. It's only like this. Second story.
I wonder if your opinion should be that puppies and dogs are better than cats, if each of your reasons is comparing them to cats.
Yeah, I think I actually talked to you about that, not to include the cats part. We already talked about that, right? Just to say that they're the best pet. And then you say you don't have to say they're friendlier than cats. You can just say they're friendly.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't need. It's not a comparison. Just because that's a good enough reason on itself. You don't have to compare cats and dogs. You're just talking about why dogs are good.
So the second one then too, because they are playful,
Right.
period.
Yeah. You don't need to compare.
So because they are playful.
You got the roller. one do you want to work on first? Yep.
Perfect. And now, what was your third reason?
I don't know.
Let's take a look.
And,
I have to go home.
oh,
Because they are always ready to.
Never mind. I gotta change it.
Yeah, if the second reason is playful.
A lot of soccer and I'm
yeah.
not feeling well.
Okay.
And like I'm dizzy.
Okay.
So, what's one other reason that dogs are the best?
That's where you write down, why does it matter that it's fun? Why
They're
does it-
friendly, they're playful. What's one more reason? This should be the reason that's most important to you.
You're really excited to go because you have such a good time.
Loyal.
Hmm?
Loyal.
Because, and most of all, because they're very loyal. That would be a great one. So go ahead and write your full sentence. Puppies and dogs are the best because they are very loyal.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Billy. Feel better.
Bye bye.
I don't know.
So Tim, let me see what your fact or opinion here is for why Minecraft is the best game ever. Because it makes you very creative. And why is creativity important?
What's your reason?
Great. And then you have your 2 stories.
Yeah, I'm working on my second one.
Nice job.
So most of all,
This is looking like you are on the right track.
most of all,
So now what you're going to be able to do is once we get our computers out, you'll be able to type this word for word right up and you'll have your paragraph put together.
okay, so all your reasons, good, and you're starting with number 1. Because she is, what's the word? Prideful, yeah.
Loyal.
Okay, you start with that. Yeah.
Or opinion.
Yep, depends. Sometimes you'll give a fact and sometimes you'll give an opinion. So, could be either.